Oké, hey hallo allemaal en welkom weer bij Star Wars The Old Republic. Wij gaan door met waar we gebleven waren, met Ryan en Blackwell. Thank you. Is dat goed om te weten? Wacht, wanneer was dat? 6 dagen of zo. Dus dat betekent dat dat was tijdens de vorige recording of net voor de vorige recording. Want ik heb heel lang niet gespeeld op dit karakter. En het is de bedoeling dat ik vandaag het karakter ga afmaken. Dus als we meteen op de laatste planeet terechtkomen, dan zal deze sessie echt officieel even lang duren als het zou moeten zijn om actueel de volgende planeet af te spelen. Of uit te spelen bedoel ik. Fucking hell.
You have more than justified my faith in you. Gentlemen, ladies, this is the man I told you about, who destroyed Grand Admiral Haradax Kirill and saved our shipyards. Captain, this is Senator Roan, Fleet Admiral Hellick, Supreme Commander Rands. Of course you recognize the Supreme Chancellor. They've come to thank you for turning the Void Wolf's fleet against the Empire.
Can I get that in writing? Just in case, you know, I'm ever on the Republic's bad list again.
I think they have something even better.
Captain, I am pleased to present you with the Senatorial Medal of Service.
That's the highest civilian award the Republic issues. You have changed the tide of this war.
Jedi and a Republic hero. Stranger things have happened, right?
You had to go there. Why and how we all came to be here now tops my personal list of stranger things. You seem to have a talent for this. Would you give some thought to continuing as a privateer under my guidance?
I've never worked under a Jedi before.
You're incorrigible. This will offer many new experiences for both of us. I'll be in touch with the details.
It seems there are times when it's an advantage to have an operative who isn't bound by the rule of law.
I never thought I'd see you on the Jedi Order's payroll, Captain.
Does the Republic think they have bought your loyalty with stamped silver on a ribbon?
Only you could manage to turn taking over the underworld into a good citizenship award.
I'll get Port Nowhere back up and running, Captain. You're going to need a base of operations, and someone at the wheel you can trust. No offense, but you're better at finding credits than keeping them. Even my father needed a broker for his empire. Gives you time to do the fun part.
Hell yeah. Heel snel kijken in mijn inventory. Dan moet ik hier naartoe. Ilum, dat is... Of, ik weet niet eens welke dat was. En er is één dingetje wat ik wel weet. Dan moet ik even heel snel op het schip uitzoeken. Oké, maar ik heb eens Rise to Hut's Cartel. Dit is alle 3 achter elkaar. Dus ik heb nu de juiste missie gewoon. En ik heb nu net zelf mijn ship geissued om naar de Republic Fleet te gaan. Trouwens, we hebben gesprekken overal.
Things under Brilliant have taken a turn. The King's put a death mark on Count Renald's head. When the citizens heard that, they rebelled. The King imposed martial law to stop the rioting. But that got the aristocracy riled up. The whole planet's going to war.
Sounds like the Count's plan to avoid bloodshed by marrying you just went up in flames.
We were never going to unseat the King without a fight. I just hoped we'd pick the time and place. Needless to say, the Count has his hands full just staying alive. But even with all that's happened, he still wants to marry me. I can't keep putting him off. Any advice how I should play this?
You can't marry the Count. You're spending the rest of your life with me.
What? I asked you for advice, not... Do you really mean that? Oh, perfect. Time's up. That's him calling on the Hollow. Alright, let's do this. Merritt, I'm glad you're safe. From what I hear, the fighting got worse after you escaped.
I cannot spare the Brilliant from war, but perhaps we can still create a better future together. I realize forging a true relationship takes time, and our marriage won't be consummated for some time, but I am hopeful. My proposal stands, dear Risha. Will you marry me?
Come on, this is a no-brainer. I mean, sure, he's rich, handsome, and popular, but I'm me.
I'm sorry, Merritt, but I can't argue with logic like that. He's had my heart longer than you. I hope we can still be friends. I'll need you to rebuild our world when the war ends.
Of course. I look forward to the day you grant me amnesty, so I may return to Debrillion. Farewell, Risha. May the stars watch over you.
That ended better than I expected. Except for that whole part with my world being at war.
You said no to the Count's proposal, but I seem to recall you had a second offer on the table.
It's under consideration. I promise not to keep you waiting for long. That's enough politics and relationship issues for one day. Let's go steal something expensive. I always feel better after a good caper.
Oké. Ze heeft nog iets. Dus dat is het eerste waar we nu gelijk naartoe gaan.
Didn't think you could still surprise me, but proposing in front of Count Renald, that was a whammy. I wasn't sure if you were serious then, but I am now. And my answer's yes. Whatever happens, however long it takes, when I'm finally Queen of Debrillion, you'll be my king.
You think the people of your world are ready for a guy like me?
No one's ready for you. That's what makes you perfect. We'll have a royal wedding someday, but let's do something personal right now. I, Risha Dreyan, take you as my future king. I promise to be faithful and always apologize when I get snippy with you, except when you're wrong.
I'm not always right, sweetheart, but when have I ever been wrong?
Don't ruin this moment by forcing me to be honest. As queen, I promise to keep you in the lifestyle to which you've become accustomed, plus 10 to 20% depending on good behavior.
I'm a little fuzzy on this concept of good. Can you provide some examples?
Just remember, I'm in charge and everything will be fine.
I promise to always let you believe you're the boss. Are we married yet?
All right. Shut up and come here. What do you say we make this even more official? So, how does it feel to be married?
Come to my quarters this time. I've made some modifications for you.
How can I resist that offer? You never told me you were an engineering genius. I'm staying in the captain's quarters from now on. It occurs to me that with the Void Wolf dead, we've run out of trouble. Let's go make more.
Ja, dat is ook... Oh, shh, er komt nog meer van haar.
I've been thinking about the future a lot lately, and I had a funny realization. Every scenario I see, you're in it. I guess that's only right, all things considered. But still, never thought I'd get this close to anyone.
That kind of talk makes me want to turn out the lights and put up a do not disturb sign.
It's funny you should mention that. I've been considering a related topic. When we take over Debrillion, we'll need to start thinking about producing an heir. Maybe more than one heir. That's how dynasties stay healthy after all.
The more the merrier. I'll put the little scoundrels to work building me a new ship.
Great idea. Father taught me all about starships when I was growing up, and I turned out great. Just think, someone with my intelligence and your reflexes, there's nothing that child couldn't accomplish. We owe it to Debrillion. Whatever happens, I promise any child of ours will have the best of everything.
Dat was een lekker lang gesprek. Volgende is hier.
Tayari Rook claims to lead his own clan. He destroyed my clan with his slander and then dares to raise up his mishmash of slavers and pirates and call them Clan Rook. And no one has challenged them.
Haven't the other Mandalorian clans caught wind of this? Shouldn't they be angry too?
Rook is careful. Anyone who could speak against him is already dead or dishonored. This isn't even the worst of it. The man I was with when my people fell, his clan lost all honor after I left. They joined Clan Rook. My old lover dishonors the name Mandalorian. That coward dies with the rest of Rook's filth.
Killing the man who betrayed your clan is one thing. Killing everyone who works for him seems a little extreme.
If Rook's followers run like the cowards they are, they might survive. Rook's clan is on Hutta, bowing and scraping for the cartel. The scum have no discipline. Destroying their camp will be easy. When I'm finished, it will be as if Clan Rook never existed. I leave for Hutta immediately.
Okay.
You look, well, not exactly happy. Less angry than usual.
It's over. The filth who destroyed my clan and dishonored its name is dead.
I'm guessing the real story's a little more complicated. Wouldn't mind hearing it.
There was little to tell. It was violent and brief. Before he died, Rook confessed his crime. He destroyed my clan because the lie gained him a favorable contract with the Empire. He killed my people for profit, nothing more. The galaxy is no poorer without him.
What about the people serving Rook? Your old lover. Did all those people deserve to die?
They had no honor. The smart ones ran and survived. The foolish ones are fertilizing Hutta.
That's great. But you can only kill your enemies once. Now what? Do you have another reason to live? Or should you just space yourself right now and get it over with?
I did what honor demanded without regret. I still have this ship. And you. I could not have avenged my people without the resources and opportunities you've provided. I will repay that debt, Captain.
Misschien wel dat Ryan een goede kapitein is.
For the first time in months, I've allowed myself to think about the future. Someday this war must end. What will you do when the Sith Empire rules the galaxy? Will you transfer your loyalties to them? What if your profession is outlawed?
I'll stay in business. If the Republic can't put a slave collar on me, neither can the Empire.
How much experience do you have with the Empire's slave trade? It's highly advanced. The only constant in life is change. A warrior prepares for whatever comes. Your talent for survival is impressive, Captain. But luck has its limits.
Dan moet ik tactful gelijk ingeven. Luck has its limits.
I have no clan, and the man who destroyed it is dead. Without clan or foe, I am no longer a Mandalorian. But I am still a warrior. And great ones don't allow old age to take them. To die in battle, dragging many foes into the void, that is a good ending. What do you think, Captain?
I'm retiring to a resort planet somewhere. You have fun with that void thing.
You'd rather collapse into sloth and weakness? Draw your final diseased breath lying in bed? That isn't living. A warrior's end requires a worthy foe. We should keep fighting until we find ours. Tomorrow we die. Today someone else will. Ibetur jotne tura shad kiramor.
Oké, dan zijn we weer meer.
I was wrong.
Context, please.
When I joined your crew, I told you I would never serve another's interests again. I could not trust anyone's purpose to suit my own. I was wrong. The longer I stay, the more loyalty I feel. There is nothing in my lifetime that could make me leave your side.
Oké, mag ik... Ah, ja. Level up. 56, jezus. En er is nog meer.
You know you're the kind of guy, you know where you stand. Either you're laughing or you're shooting. I would have done much better with someone like you. Master Lauren was just ice. You had no idea if he even knew you were in the room.
The fart jokes are a dead giveaway.
Yeah, Master Lauren hated those. If I'd been able to make him laugh, I wouldn't have had to be such a wretch. But you know, you say hello, you get back, study more. Then you go release Kowakian monkey lizards in the Master's mess. That's just how it goes.
Oké. Hij heeft meer en dat vind ik leuk.
Captain, I just want to say thank you. I could never have imagined you would put up with me for this long. When I first came on board with you, I thought it was going to be a few weeks at most before you left me on some isolated moon.
Keep me laughing and you've got a bunk on this ship forever.
Have you heard this one? There once was a Moncal from Dak. He wore a jetpack on his back. He liked to shoot blasters and fly even faster. He was a Mando Cal attack. No? Well, I'll come up with a better one. You're like my family, Captain. No one else has ever given me the kind of trust and respect I've had here. I'll never leave you.
Zo, hoe heet dit? De eerste links. Ah, Bodar.
Just hearing you compare me to a Wookiee child makes my skin itch.
Oh, boter op maar één dingetje. Ik had juist wel een meer verwacht. We hebben nu nog onze gasten hierboven.
Look, Captain, I try not to get sentimental around you, but hear me out. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're my family, as much or more than the one the Separatists took. As long as I live, I'll be here to serve you, and your children after if I last so long.
I wouldn't want to try any of this without you.
You're a good friend, Captain. And seriously, keep that children thing in mind. You've got too many talents not to pass them on. Every kid needs an uncle who's good with a DX R6 heavy carbine.
Oké. Alleen weet je, ik heb tegelijk ergens over nagedacht. Dit karakter is nu gewoon afgelopen. Ik ga niet dat laatste gedeelte nog doen. Want ze zeggen er ook. Als ik even in J kijk of in L. L is het. Dit is ook weer heeft ook weer te maken met een oorlog. Dus ik heb geen idee hoe het daar gaat zitten. Dus ik ga dit allemaal nacontroleren voor Drew. Van hoe het nou precies met hem is gegaan. En als dit op hetzelfde moment zich afspeelt, alleen dan een totaal andere richting uitwerkt. En geen goede richting. Waarbij misschien de Republic dat gedeelte krijgt. Dan kan ik die zaak al niet eens doen. Dus ik ga dat controleren nu. En volgende aflevering krijg ik dan te horen of ik inderdaad dit ga doen of niet. Ik ga het voor nu gewoon heel erg simpel maken. En dat is tot de volgende keer.